Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Now look at this. Look at the madness, and there's more. This is a huge unboxing today. Well, they're already unboxed. We're going to unflip them, if you will. We're going to slide them to the side. We're just going to pick one by one all of these purchases to be got through, to be showcased today. So stay tuned. £32. Now, when you see a price tag, don't take it as full price. There won't be anything more. It might be full price, but it might be a little bit of a discount. So things are bought as bundles, and so on and so forth. There might be a little bit better deals than you see, but if not, of course, that ticket price is the full price. So here's the first coin, 1891 crown. Very confident. Pretty sure I've got it for my date run. Let me just move myself over so I don't lean out of frame. I think I've got it for the date run, but it's a good coin at a good price. So, happy to buy that one. That's the first one. I will just see, because today I'm filming later in the day. So do excuse me. I want to lean around to the lights. Got lights there. Artificial lighting. Ooh, that looks a bit... Nah, don't like the way that looks. So we're going to go no lights. Oh dear. Very professional as always. Right. Just a bit later in the day. It's a bit darker. But I think, do you know what? They do look very nice. Still on the camera, I think, with enough lighting on them to see what it is. And I can always do little photo shoots, as I do sometimes with some of the nicer ones to show you. Right, there's that crown. Got this. This was not £18. Some of them have they're in the wrong thingies. There we are. A little example. 1940, 14. This is, of course, not 1940. There was a bit of a switch around. Is this 1940? 43. Who knows? But I think, I paid about £13 for this. This is a 1943 Walking Liberty half dollar in quite good condition, actually. The foreign coins, as we know, I don't collect foreign coins. These will be for the shop in Salisbury, or for our Whatnot. Whoops, I can't hold coins today. I've been dropping them. Or for the Whatnot streams, they will be sold on. But there we go. While we've got it to here, we can also show this one again. And by the time this video goes up, this will be scheduled. This video for our next Tuesday unboxing. You may have already bought this coin. Who knows? This coin here, a bit of I don't like the lighting. I do apologise. Might have to grab a light, but we've got a bit of darkening to the side there. I was going to say, but it's an 800 silver, I believe, Canada Goose dollar. I think, you know what? It is a bit dark for me, but maybe my face is a bit blurry because of low lighting, but you can see the coins. And we've got so many, we can't muck around actually. We can't muck about with lighting today. It's time to crack on. The ones with price tags I bought from my antique shop. The ones in these fold over flips I actually bought from Whatnot. So little shout out to other sellers. Other sellers are available, as well as Bits and Bobs coins. That's us. We sell predominantly British coins and silver, but as you've seen, there will be a few. These make it to the shop, these make it to the auction. Who knows? There'll be a few non-British coins. This is a 50 cents from 1898 of Leopold II. Now, I'll be honest with you, I haven't done much research on these foreign ones. These are simply all bought at scrap price. There are some bundles, there are some sales. I was just buying silver coins at their scrap price, factoring in, it said on the stream, what their purity was. I believe these are 835 or something like that. People will know better than me. And I actually, a little shout out to New Mister, the best place. Take a picture of the coin on your phone, use like Google Lens, wherever it is, see what it says it is, then Google that coin on New Mister, and it will tell you what you need to know. That's my way of foreign coin identification. Here's one that I do know what it is though, £24. Maybe I got it for a bit closer to 20. A little deal from the antique shop. Let's focus in and look at that. Is that not lovely? This is an 1857 shilling. Now, 1857 is a new date for my date run. So this will be being added into my tray, filling in the collection one coin closer to completion on the 1 shilling coin front. I do like the toning or the darkening here. It's really gone all to the back and brought out that wreath. That wreath looks lovely there. Hopefully that shows on a picture. That one's worth a little photo shoot. Hopefully that shows for you. Oh, we're making no progress into this pile, but I love it. I could happily sit here and show these for as long as it needs to be. I'm just worried about the lighting. But no, maybe I'll get have to pause and get another light source. Here is, what was this? 1836, 1.5 pence, £20. There it is. There we go. Do you know what? No. Right, we're doing it. We're getting it out. I can't see the join though. Oh, there it is. Right, I've put the light on. It does give that a bit orangey, a bit reflecty feel. I like white light, or well, natural light is best, and then white light obviously for filming. But no, there we go. Look, come on. We're not talking about lighting. We're talking about coins. You can see that well enough. 1.5 pence, 1836. William IV. Good grade there. Hopefully the photo comes out all right for that one to show you that great. I'm going to put that one back in the capsule so we don't lose him. Whoops, there we go. Right. Look at this bargain. £35 paid for this. Now, this could be the winner of the day, actually, in terms of, what was paid versus what is worth. Look at that. That looks gold in this yellowy lighting, but that's a good sign because of how actually sort of white or reflective it is. Look at that edge. Look at that portrait. The portrait is not quite as nice as the reverse, but this is 1908, right? This is usually very, very worn. I would say, I don't know how far we can zoom or if it's worth it, but I would say extremely fine condition. Perhaps. I think I'm right in saying extremely fine condition. And I'm going to overlay now a picture of the book. What does book price say for extremely fine 1908 half crown? I can guarantee you, having not even looked, it'll be more than £35. I think that there is a bit of a winner, bit of a steal, bit of a bargain. Good purchase on my part. Next up, we have this from Canada. I believe, again, this is 800 silver. When I say 800 silver, that means 80% pure, basically. This is a pretty cool design, though. 1953, so the Queen's coronation year, 50 cents. I see KG, so Kruger Gray, George Kruger Gray, prolific coin designer. There we go. Got the British flag there, or the Union Jack, crown, shield, Canada's maple leaf at the bottom. Very nice. And then a portrait of Elizabeth II. You don't, of course, in England, in Britain, in the homeland, by the time of Elizabeth II, we had no silver left in our coins, but they were still using silver coinage for circulation in Canada. £12 for a 1910 shilling. I think a good price because of condition. Condition is everything with older coins. That looks a bit more rainbowy than it does in real life. Again, if I haven't mentioned, I haven't got my normal lighting today. But no, still looks very nice. You can see 1910, good condition, good grade, just a nice, good coin, one that I'll be comparing and contrasting with my own my current 1910 shilling in the date run to see whether it needs or is worthy of an upgrade. We've got this. This was thrown in for free at the antique shop, 2002, Elizabeth II £5 coin. Nice design. One of my old and first and favourite £5 coins. This does hold, not this one, the bunk pack that I have of this coin holds a special place in my heart. One that I would never sell because, well, it's not a very valuable coin. But what I mean by that is I would never sell that and buy another one, although there would be no point, just because that was one of my first ever coins purchased as like a nice collectible piece. Anyway, look at this. This one definitely will be cutting to a photo shoot. This is the coin of the day for me in terms of for the collection. £155 paid? No, I paid 130 actually. They did fair dues, a good discount there. £130 this was taken to. And we'll show it off here in the video. And like I said, we'll cut to those pictures to get a bit of a better lighting, bit of a better showcase. So this is an 1844 crown. Lovely large coin. Love a crown, love a half crown. Big coins are my favourite, I must say. We've got Victoria de Gracia, 1844. We can see the William Wyan just there. And right now, we'll cut to the picture of it. and admire the portrait of Victoria. Look at her ear, look at her eye, look at her nose and lips and hair. Everything is really rather good indeed, actually, I must say. Looking to the edge, we've got the edge inscription. Where are we? Decus et tutamen anno regni VIII. 8. Hang on. Oh yes, no, it is. Sorry. Usually I'll have larger numbers for Victoria, but from the I'm thinking about these ones. In fact, that's just got the reading because it's from a different era. Sometimes, of course, they'll say later ones the veiled head. Jubilee ones have milled edges. Veiled head returns back to the edge inscription. But of course, 1844 is only the 8th year of her reign, proving the age of this lovely, lovely coin. And look at it, there it is. There's the picture now for you. You've been teased. Here it is on screen for you. Admire and appreciate, and if I do say so myself, be jealous of my lovely purchase there. That one is for the date run, a date I did not have and now do. So a new date for the Crown date run. What next? This one. Pretty good coin here. Maybe. I think I like the look of it and the age is nice. Again, silver, bought for scrap price. Not quite sure what that is, or rather the weight and the purity to get the scrap of this coin. But it is a 1 franc from 1904 from Leopold II de Belgian. So Belgium. I'm sure we can all work that out. What was that? Yeah, 1 franc. I do apologise. My insight and commentary on the foreign coins is rather unhelpful. You'll just have a look and enjoy its visuals. Here we go. 1836. This is one. This is going to be on the Whatnot auction, I think. Actually, what did I pay? 15. Bit of a deal. Probably got it for less than 15. But hey, do you know what? I'm going to start it at 14 on the Whatnot auction. And by the time you see this, pointless me saying that. I think this will already be sold by the time you watch the video. So apologies. I do have this year. I have a better one, I'm pretty sure. I will double check just in case. 1836 though. As we see, William IV half crown. It is very worn. It is more of a gap filler sort of, not beginner coin. I like these. These have done the job kind of coins. But yeah, not quite a high sort of it. So obviously, after with all the trouble of the lighting, the video audio cut out. There's no sound, so I sped it up. You can see me rambling there in real time very fast. I sped up the rest of the video, and we just it's been a bit of a weird video anyway, so we'll speed up, and we can see now on screen the rest of the purchases. So I'll quickly narrate them as they fly past, and just ignore past me in the corner, thinking I'm being recorded on the audio. Right, so this is the standing Britannia florin, 1903 that was. Very nice coin. Adding it to the pile. We've got a 50% half crown, standard stuff. An Australian florin, which is also 50% and the same weight and specs as a UK version, but of course with the Australian design. Very, very nice there. Moving on, we have a very shiny, look at that. This is a very nice example of another 50% UK half crown. Got an Irish shilling there. All these silver ones were just bought at sort of melt price for whatever their purity works out to. That one potentially is 750 silver, but maybe 50%. But I think it's 75% silver off the top of my head. Right, what am I bringing up next? We've got a florin in its packet there. Again, just a bit more silver. This is a rocking horse crown in very nice condition indeed. £28. Also not a bad price for that bad boy. Very nice. What's next? We have another one of these Belgian francs. I don't know what I'm up to there in the corner. Something's going on. Anyway, there we go. 1887, a 1 franc from Belgium. Very nice. Again, I believe I was right earlier. 835 silver for these. Another one here, a bit dirtier. 1886. Another one here. There was a bundle, by the obviously, if you haven't realised, there's a big bundle of these that I bought for that lower price tag. 1869, higher grade one there. I might have shown this before. I've got it back out for some reason. That fake shilling is going to be sold on, I think. And then we've got Commonwealth Games, England. Is it England? Yeah, it is, because it wasn't Northern Ireland. So an England Commonwealth Games there that I did buy from a customer, rather sadly did not find in a coin hunt. But I think that's the last coin that I did, was it? Yes, so there we go. Rambling on about my favourite coins. I do really apologise for the quality, the production quality of this video has been a bit terrible. But hopefully you've managed to stay with it and enjoy the coins. So please do comment below your favourite. And if I still deserve it after this tragedy, maybe also leave a like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and back to normal standards, hopefully, for the next video.